主席访美行程告一段落，而前阵子呢，青年团也获邀参加在美国迈阿密所举办的 IYDU 自由论坛。我们也邀请了这些国际友人呢，一起来为台湾加油，为国民党加油。现在就让我们一起来看看吧。
Auf geht's Taiwan, auf geht's KMT.
Go Taiwan, go KMT.
Go Taiwan, go KMT.
Let's go Taiwan, let's go KMT.
Let's go Taiwan, let's go KMT.
Forza Taiwan, Forza Kuomintang.
Let's go Taiwan, let's go KMT.
Go Taiwan, go KMT.
Tajwan, dacie radę. KMT, na pewno dacie radę.
Go Taiwan, go KMT.
Go Taiwan, go KMT.
Go Taiwan, go Kuomintang. I'm Michael Dust from Germany. I'm chairman of the International Young Democrat Union.
My name is Rafael Struve. I am the communications director for the Houston Young Republicans.
Ludovico Seppilli from Italy. I'm representing here Forza Italia Giovani, Forza Italia Youth Movement.
My name is Paolo Tinti. I'm International Secretary of Civic Platform, Poland.
The most important value, I think, is freedom. So we are the unity of the free people, the free youth in the world. And we've been founded in the 80s as a reaction to the Iron Curtain. And our task was to free the people behind the Iron Curtain and enable the people to develop their life in freedom.
We're a conglomerate of different countries from around the world. We represent political parties that have, for the most part, the same values of traditional values, free market economics, limited government, individual responsibility, and freedom for all, equality, and I would say adherence to the rule of law.
Conservation of family, of our cultural identity and environmental system. So to face the progress, which is certainly a good thing, but with also an eye about where we are from, because if you want to go in the future, you need to be aware also about your past.
I think it's a global platform when we can share our ideas and our knowledge about politics. We don't have borders. Actually, our borders are the borders of the free world. We can improve democracies in whole world because we could say that in these years democracy is shrinking and we need to act to support all these kind of movements which are for freedom.
I think it's more important than ever that we are, as a youth of the free world, stand together these days, because we are facing new challenges that are comparable to those who have been faced in the 80s or the 90s. As I told you yesterday, the youth and the united youth has been able to tear down the wall, to tear down the Iron Curtain that has been built up in the middle of my country, and we've been able to deliberate the people in East Europe. And nowadays, we have a more important task, or the same important task. We see Russia again threatening Ukraine, attacking Ukraine, and I think we have to stand together and be united as a youth against this threat.
One of the biggest threats that I'm seeing around the world is the project of authoritarianism successfully taking control of governments around the world. So, to give a short story, my family is from Venezuela, and it's a country that unfortunately has been taken hostage by Marxism, by authoritarianism, and that has been the case for the past 20 years. This is something that's a problem that is persisting worldwide. So the IYDU is presenting a really unique opportunity for the younger generations to learn from one another and see exactly how we can learn what is working and what is not to appeal to younger generations, eliminate voter apathy so that we can be successful in driving forward the ideas to help defeat the authoritarian ideas that unfortunately have been successful over the past 10, 20, even 40 years.
We need to cooperate on specific topics like global warming or question of the global security all together in the world, to talk with people from states, from Taiwan, from even Caribbean islands. So that's impressive.
You cannot achieve freedom on your own. You have to have an international support. So, for example, when I look back to the people in Germany on the east part of the wall, they would have had no chance if they wouldn't have been sure that there are people like IYDU and the free world behind them, protecting them, supporting them, and standing against the threats.
By having a frame of reference from which to compare, we can see what ideas work and which ideas don't. So when we take these ideas back to our respective countries, we can share these ideas with our political parties, and we can see maybe how we can experiment with ideas that we learn from our friends from Taiwan, from our friends from Europe, from our friends from neighboring countries in Latin America, and that we can all be successful in promoting these values at the end of the day.
Stai facendo un punto allo zero.
È una gag!
Allora, si parte allo zero.